She said, well, I used to be a member of that church, and I wouldn't have touched them with a 6-foot pole anymore. All right, so I don't say anything more. If I ever see her again, I don't even mention it. But sometimes I honestly believe that your actions say more than words do. And if people are watching you,
That's right.
Absolutely.
and,
Right. Especially when you pronounce you're a Christian.
And I-
And
yeah,
all
watch
eyes
it.
are on you.
if you spend too much time trying to pound these things into people's head, I think sometimes you turn them off. They think you're a kind of a crackpot or something.
Yeah.
Where if you can go at it a little quieter and you find somebody that really wants to talk about it, and you can talk with them sincerely, like on the bus or something like that. I've done that before. It seems to maybe do some good, but you can't talk to somebody who obviously doesn't want to hear you. You're just hoping that you have told them the word. Now it's up to the Lord to do something.
That's right.
about it.
Whether they turn you
Yeah,
in.
you're right.
It's funny sometimes how it works too, because like Wednesday, I went down to the Social Security Administration office with her, and we were going to bring her brother down to get his Social Security card. I was having a rough time that day. And I just got off the phone with my mother, and it was her birthday. I was dabbling with like, oh, you know what, man, let's just go to the Salvation Army, and like dabbling back and forth. And I went outside. I went into prayer for a little bit, Lord, just like straighten my heart out, clear my mind, let me put my words in your hand. I know you open a door for me. And it's funny because as soon as I walked back into the Social Security office, Leah's like, come here. So I go over where she's sitting. There's 3 guys sitting down there having basically a Bible study. So I sit down, we start talking about King David, and we start going on. And next thing you know, there's 5 of us in there praying for the guy going to the Social Security. So it's like, and then it cleared my mind. It took all my ears up because for the 2 hours that I was there, we basically were talking about the Word of God.
Amen.
We started praying on this, and they prayed on my situation, and it felt so. It's what I mean.
That's
It's like,
awesome.
but as we're sitting there, I mean, Social Security office is always packed. So, and there's other people just listening in on the conversation, simple stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like there was about 20, 30 other people, and they're just like the way we were talking, they're just like all paying attention and listening. So even stuff like that, you can set seeds into people's eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
and they start listening, like, wow, it plants a
Yeah.
seed. You know?
And I think the first thing that I do is when I witness to people is I tell them what God has delivered me from.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody has a hurt, everybody has a hang-up, everybody has something going on in their life that, they don't know what to do because they don't understand that there's a God that can free them from that. But if you go there, like, I've been clean and sober for 3 years, I haven't touched a drink or a drug, I had cancer, I don't have it no more, I'm very happy, I have peace. And then people go, well, how did you get that? Well, I said, Jesus gave that to me, but he can also give it to you. You just got to open up your heart and surrender. Just give everything to him, and let him know it's the next day you wake up, you're still gonna have that stuff, but the more you draw into him, the more it's gonna go away. Instead of just going right out there and quoting scripture to him, because that scares a lot of people.
No, it does.
It
But,
scared
you're
me
right.
when I
Like
first started.
sharing what
Yeah.
you've been through, sharing the things that you've gone through in life,
Yeah.
the struggles, the drugs, the alcohol,
Yeah.
and then sharing that with them because then they can relate to you more. Then
Yeah,
they can
you
go,
have them open. You
wow,
have that
really?
heart
You went,
open.
right? You went
Yeah.
through all that in life, and then like now, and then you can, you know what I mean? Because some people are like, well, what are you been a Christian your whole life or going to church? But if you explain to them the struggles that you've been through,
Yeah.
this was my childhood. This was, and you know what? It's all been taken away because I've been saved by Christ, and Christ gives that to me.
Yeah.
Then a lot of people understand that
Understand that,
easier,
yeah.
other than just getting out there and like you're right, like going,
Jesus
Jesus saves,
saves, yeah.
Jesus saves, Jesus. I was down in Dudley Square 2 weeks ago to see the mother of my kids, and there's a guy on the megaphone just quoting scripture in the middle of Dudley Square.
Because
I'm like, everybody's just listening when they're just walking away. I'm like, start approaching all these other people and like telling them about your you know what I mean, your
Your
testimony. Give them your
experience.
testimony. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
testimony.
your testimony. It's because
'Cause
that's
that's
what
what
it
they
did it
see.
to me. When I first got around, I was brought to go to Celebrate Recovery at our church.
Right.
I've had experience with Christian things, the Salvation Army, but it says to love one another, but they throw you out for stealing a
Been there
T-shirt.
before.
Been thrown out
Twice.
myself. Yeah, or you kind of got this eye on this cute girl and da 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 da.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
kick
we
off
have
a
pin.
fraternize, yeah, big pin, yeah, big butterfly or something. You know, I was a big brawly man wearing a butterfly because I was
Right.
talking to some girl. How you doing? Here, here's a butterfly.
Yep.
You know, but that's what drew me in was at Sierra. I saw people, their
bless you.
lives be transformed. You know, like guy come up to me. His name was Mike. How you doing? Da da da. All right. You know, I saw peace in him, and then I heard somebody's testimony that they were from jail. You know, they struggle with alcohol and drugs, and this is what they've been delivering from. They still struggle, but it's okay with them, and they don't have to pick up that drink or a drug. You know.
Mhm.
And with him, and the more transformation I saw in everybody's life, and all these people are happy. And I was like, whoa, I need
That's the
that.
thing
I
I noticed.
want that.
I've been it like that's I'm not knocking it like but like when you go to like
Yeah, they tell you
there's
that.
a lot of miserable people that say,
Yeah.
yeah, I've been sober for 20 years and I hated my life today, and it's like, well, you go to church and people have the
Yeah.
same home, but you
Yeah.
can see the happiness. I mean, not every day is like rainbows and puppies and kittens,
Yeah.
but there's still
No?
no, but
You're
listen, there's still there's a peace.
There's a
Yeah.
peace,
There's a peace
which
because
brings a joy.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I didn't see that peace and joy in AA and NA.
No,
And
absolutely
I
not.
was in and out for 13 years, and you know, and they try to say, okay, find a higher power, use a lamp.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
lamp's gonna blow out. What do I do then? Jesus ain't gonna blow out in my life when I need him. You know, or hey, worship the bounty. You know, it's go
Yeah.
quicker pick her up. Or it'll
I've
take
had
you
those
to-
debates before too,
Yeah.
like people from and they're like, well, listen, if that roll of toilet paper is what keeps you sober, then there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, no, there is something wrong with that because if you're playing to a roll of toilet paper to save your life,
You're in
you're in
trouble.
big trouble.
Yeah, and then they tell you willpower. And my thing is, try to stop diarrhea with willpower.
The thing you gotta remember about AA